and one gets out. You count. 99. There should be 100 here. You count again. I only have 99. Where's the one missing? Would you leave the 99 and in search of the missing? What would you do?
Logically, you shouldn't, right?
Huh?
Logically, you shouldn't, because you could risk the other one.
In search of that one, you might lose more of the 99. So what do? You secure the 99 and then go look for the missing one. Or maybe have someone look for the missing one, or have someone look over the 99 and go search for the missing one. But that's not the point here. The point of the gospel here is God's love for the sinners. This is God's love for the sinners. You see the difference between God's eyes and our eyes? A lot of times we hate the sinner. Agree? That's why some people even say, not crucified, because we don't have crucifixion now. What do we say? I hope this person, I want death penalty for that person. Right? I want death for that person. We're so angry at the sinner. But that's not the yoke of love of God. The yoke of love of God is, you hate the sin, but you love the sinner. There's a distinction between the sin and the sinner. That's the gospel of tomorrow. The yoke of love is the love of God for the sinner. And God, nothing pleases God more than us loving everybody, including sinners. We can hate the sin, but still love the sinner. It's divine joy for each conversion. That's why, that's the meaning of there's more joy in heaven over one repentant sinner who converts, as opposed to 99 that never needed any conversion. It's the meaning of this. There's so much divine joy in heaven for each and every conversion. For every heart that converts from being a sinner to being a saint. Sinner or saint. That's why I gave you heaven and I gave you hell. Your choice, baby. God will never force you and me. It's our choice. It's our free will. Number 3, the most sublime charity is spiritual charity. That's the commitment for the salvation of souls through prayers and sacrifice. Prayers. What can be more sublime than praying for a sinner? I'll pray for the soul of that person, because that soul is very much astray. We call that spiritual charity. Remember, God is more concerned about spirit, about the soul, rather than the body. You know that. God is more concerned about the soul, much more than the body. That's why God is so pleased when we exercise spiritual charity. Because we have other kinds of charity. Corporal works of mercy. What is the other word for charity? Love. It's love.
And I think St. Paul says, you can kill my body, but
do not be afraid of those who can kill the body.
Yeah.
Be afraid of those who can kill the soul.
Yeah.
Because of this. And this is where Jesus says, come to me, all you who labor and are heavily burdened, and I will give you rest. St. Augustine says, My heart is forever restless until it rests on Him. Next, the yoke of love, Wednesday, Matthew 11. Who is this man? How can we come to him? These two words. This is a very short one. Get your Bibles, Matthew 11. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. Who is this man? Well, God sees us in and out. God sees our hearts. God sees our motives. God sees our desires. He sees everything. So in Matthew 18, it says, if God can see our burdens, God can see the burdens of our hearts. God sees our emotions. God sees everything. That's why He says, you are heavily laden. You know what heavily laden means? You carry so much burden, so much anxiety, so much worries, so much problems. And Jesus says, why don't you come to me? My burden is light. My yoke is easy. Just come to me. In other words, what Jesus is saying, we don't have to suffer alone. We can unite our suffering with Him, and it becomes lighter. Sometimes when we are heavily laden, what do? We call our friend and we start talking, right? Sometimes we need a listener. You agree? We just want to unload. We just want to talk to somebody, and that somebody will just say nothing but simply listen to you. Even if that somebody is bored to death. But you just need somebody who will listen to you. That's in essence what God is saying to us. Come. Come to me. I will make your burden light. Isn't that very
consoling?
Very consoling, because there's just too much hope for it. Too much hope. Do you know that it's very crucial that we feel love? You know how terrible it is to feel not loved? Right? Do you feel loved by your spouse? Anthony?
Sometimes.
Not active, but
Here we go again. How many times? 3 times a day.
especially afraid.
You're well loved on Fridays because of payday.
Yeah, it's a joke.
When there's check in the mail, oh, love.
Oh, no, you're not.
And then when it's finished, quiet again.
Oh, yeah, back to that. 6 days.
Wait for the next one.
Yeah. Yes.
What is this mystery of humility and love? Have you heard of Saint Bartholomew, Nathaniel? What did he say when he was invited by Philip? Can anything good come out of Nazareth? Remember that? Can anything good come from Nazareth? You mean the Messiah is from Nazareth? Herod. Remember Herod the Great? Where's this king? Where's this king born? The three kings says, we don't know, we're just following the star. But we see the star pointing in Bethlehem. What did Herod say? Bethlehem? Bethlehem was the lowest of all places. I mean, nobody even wants to go there. You understand? It's considered a filthy place. Definitely, if you want to maintain your high status in society, don't go there. Much less don't live there. That's how they treated Bethlehem. And what did the Messiah do? He decided to be born in Bethlehem. You know, nothing happens by accident. The Emperor Augustus, Tiberius ordered the census. So that necessitated them going to Bethlehem, the root place. Because it's God's intent. That's the mystery of humility and love. Many of us gave birth in hospitals, right? We want the best hospital, right, to give birth. And then where was God born in?
Manger.
Not really. He was born in a stable. And then he was laid on a manger.
There you go.
Imagine that. Have you seen that manger? I saw that manger where Jesus was laid with my 2 eyes.
You still got it?
Yeah.
You see that?
It's tiny. It's only about this big. But it's beautiful. Because they preserved it. And what they did was they really made it such as it will never rot.
In case or something?
Oh yeah, it's in a glass case.
Nice.
It's in a glass case.
I gotta go see that.
I was staring at it for a long time. This is the very manger where Jesus was laid.
Can you go to the spot where they crucified him?
Yes.
Yeah.
The actual...
You can actually touch
Yeah.
What?
the stone where the cross was
Really?
raised. Yeah.
I have to visit there.
Yeah.
That's one thing you got.
It's in the documentary. I didn't really go, but I saw it in the documentary. Yeah.
But I saw the very manger.
Wow.
I mean, with my 2 eyes. Not in the film. Real, actual. Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I have experiential faith. It helps, you know. It's about time that we show again another documentary here.
I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
Promise you'll be here.
I mean, I was here last.
Okay.
That's what we have.
Yeah.
We will see if somebody completes 3 Mondays. One more.
I was here last week.
One more Monday.
And I get 3.
She got 2 already.
I did?
No, no, not
Someone
somebody.
her.
Oh, I thought it was me. Oh.
But I don't know what will happen after the 3. That's why the promised gift will be on the 4th Monday, not on the same day. It has to be experiential, not inference. Thursday, Luke 1, holiness is just a yes away. You know that what this yes is, right? How do they call that? What's the word? Blessed moment?
Fiat.
Yeah, fiat. God makes the first choice, a case presented to confirm freedom, and holiness is just a way, yes away. All we need to do is say yes to God. That's all we need to do. But there's something should happen first, before we can say yes to. We have to hear the voice. Right? If you can't hear the voice, what are you saying yes to? You have to hear the voice. That's the reason why every class we have here, every Monday, I ask you the question, did you hear anything? You notice that? Every Monday I ask that, did you hear anything? And what's the response I've gotten so far in all this time? They look there. Is he done asking? Now I can look at him. Nothing. You know why? You don't want to listen. You don't want to open your ears. The Bible says, let those who have ears hear. Let those who have eyes see. The problem is they have ears but they don't hear. They have eyes but they don't see. Do you know that hearing is different from listening? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
What's the difference between hearing and listening?
Listening, you're paying attention.
Listening means you're open. You're ready for it. Hearing is just you hear. You cannot say to a person, okay, I play loud music. Okay, don't hear it. You can't say that. Because they hear it. Because it's loud. What about seeing? Same way. You have to hear the voice, then you say yes. I gave you the rules of discernment. How do you discern if it's from God or from another source? I gave you that before. And that's how that affords you the chance to say yes to. Friday,